everyone, we have traveled to the outskirts of Montreal to meet the fabulous, the incomparable Valerie Meades at Salon M3. Now, first of all, Salon M3, what does that mean?
M3 is for love yourself.
Okay.
Being that I'm getting to a different part of my career, I was coming up with this idea for many, many years about how to pamper yourself and how to love yourself.
You basically piqued my interest when I first heard your name. But now I'm so interested to see what your hands can do.
Okay.
You work the craft on our lovely model.
No
You ready?
problem. Yeah.
I'm ready. Snip, snip. All right, Valerie, we're here with a lovely, beautiful model here who is a nurse. So we're gonna do something practical, wearable, right?
Yes.
And she has curly hair.
Right.
So what are we gonna do with her?
So today I'm going to work with her curls. Give her a nice shape that fits her face and easy to go, because that way she gets up early in the morning and it's snap, snap, a little bit of stuff in it and she can go.
Okay, wonderful.
So we'll shape it to match her face, because sometimes you find a lot of curly hair has a little bit of a triangular shape. So we're going to give her something to work with it. The length, like again, I said, we're going to work probably shorter to longer.
Okay.
Because this piece is actually longer than this side.
All right.
And then this area is where we're going to concentrate. And to me, this is the most important area for anybody. Being that this controls the whole shape of your face.
Okay.
So a lot of times, like when you look at the bangs is pretty much, you know, what speaks about you.
Right.
The top of your head, especially the crown, and a little bit further than the crown, can control the balance and the shape of your head.
Oh.
The back is more your profile and, you know, your profile in different ways. So this area, to me, I always concentrate whenever I cut on these areas, because it's really to the shape, and that's what really makes or breaks you. If this area is not cut properly, nothing else will flow. So I'm going to do like a halo. It's about a good, I'd say 2 inches, sorry, from the front.
Okay.
And I just really circle the head.
Right. Try to get that crown.
Yeah. I look at it like a little hat that sits on the back part of the head. And to me, that will control the majority of the haircut. Because if you take a look at it like this, if this is flat, it'll help, it won't help here. So by extending this, it's like a plastic surgery. This will get everywhere, okay? Same thing here, like we're gonna work a little bit on her line.
Right.
And at the same time too, I'm also gonna control a little bit of the texturing here. It's just because we don't want the haircut going out.
Right.
We want it just to follow the nice shape of the head.
Right.
Okay? When you are cutting hair, you've got to learn, especially a straight line, you've got to learn to always keep your finger in the same way. So this way, if you're not doing this or you're not doing that, you've always got to stay as straight as possible.
That's essentially your ruler, right?
Yeah.
Your guiding line.
So usually what I do is I take little squares, sections, and I usually do it in 3.
Right.
And I will grab from right under the occipital. So if we take a look, it's right underneath. Hold on, get a little bit straighter. Right underneath. So to me, this area is very crucial, because this area, it plays a lot with the front.
Okay.
This area plays a lot with the side. So if this area and this area are heavy, it's going to make the side of the head look heavy. If this area is heavy, it's actually going to make the face look dragged and drabbed.
Wow.
So right away, I go in, and it's almost like a tic-tac-toe. You lift it up,
Right.
hold it together,
Okay.
and you're just going to cut into it a little bit.
Okay.
And you just go, you don't go really in, you're just nipping it. So it's a little bit at a time.
Very lightly.
And you don't do too much, because then she'll have no hair left.
She wouldn't like us after that.
So, same thing on the side.
Yep.
There we go. So I am going to just play a little bit with the line here, but I will do that last. Normally you would do the whole thing together.
Okay.
But what I would like to do is lift up her hair first.
Yes.
Texturize it a little bit, bring it down, and then I'll just adjust the line. Because that I always find that sometimes it's like a safe. Sometimes people have a tendency to cut this, they lift it up, and then there's like a huge hole.
Yes.
So a lot of times I like to do that last. It's always like a safeguard, you know, you leave out those little safes and it's good. Now with her on the same thing, I take the roundness of the head.
Yeah.
So again, I'm working with the roundness. So it's really about 1.5 inches wide, but it's really on the roundness part, because that's the area, again, if you're going to feel thickness, it's going to be in these areas. So this, if you get rid of it, you're set.
You're good to go.
Okay?
Gradually elevating your hand
Exactly.
while you're cutting. And you're checking your work.
Yeah, that's always very important. You always have to check. So same thing again. I always do it twice. I do it once like safe, and then two I know where I have to go.
Even after all the years.
Yeah,
you know?
but you always have to be safe.
Have to.
Okay, so we're gonna just adjust the line.
Yeah.
So just tilt a little bit more like that. Perfect. And the great thing is you don't need to measure. You just cut and you fit with what you think looks nice.
Okay.
So it's really a free-flowing cut. No boundaries, as I say.
Ooh, no boundaries.
Now we'll start on the top.
Okay.
And we'll leave the fringe for last, okay?
Okay, so we're finished with the perimeter.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the most important part, the crown.
Exactly. So this is the area when I tell your client not to panic, it's because of this area. Usually we hold it all up. Now she has a lot of thickness on the top.
Okay.
So I usually, again, same ideas here, but we're going down.
All right.
So I kind of go all the way around,
Oh.
then all the way around, and then all the way around. And I work with going gradually shorter to longer. And I'm not going short because Amanda's already pre-warned me. I don't want short little pieces.
As you can see, you're slowly elevating to
Yeah,
get some length.
as you see it dropping, means I've already touched it.
Yes.
So it doesn't look like much, but it is.
Oh, I see. Definitely. Definitely.
So we're gonna work on the front. And again, we always look at the bangs and see how they're falling. And personally, I love when bangs do that, but not everybody likes when it's like that. So sometimes we try to trim it so it does look straight.
Okay.
So all depends on how her hair falls. So again, I'm just gonna retouch her bangs.
Okay.
Did you cut them or did a friend cut them?
We'll leave her alone for now.
Because I know her well enough, so I'm like, did it you or? That's the worst thing too when you come in. Okay, an easy way to cut bangs and always have them a little bit curved or straight. It's really simple.
Okay.
Okay, you take a little bit of a triangular section.
Right.
Middle of the eyebrow to middle of the eyebrow.
Okay.
And it's the easiest thing ever. Pinch it all together. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pull it down, middle of the nose, but in her case a little bit higher.
Okay.
And just cut a straight line. Sorry, sweetie. There we go.
Oh.
And it's easy. As I say, easy breezy. It'll just give you that perfect nice little shape. If you want it more straight, you just spread it out a little bit and cut a little bit longer, but it's one shot.
Oh.
We've combed it down.
Yes.
So usually what I like to do is just kind of go in, take a few little hairs.
All right.
Kind of do a little curl. It's just to help the natural curls kind of stay a little bit more together.
Okay.
You don't have to do this, but it's just my little way of like knowing where the curls are and kind of playing with it. And so we'll leave her bangs curly for now, but afterwards we'll straighten it and we'll blend it all in.
All right. Okay, cool.
So I'm going to start with the drying. Now, yes, most people think it's crazy, but I will dry.
We're gonna
With the dryer.
We're gonna enter into your craziness.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, we pull out the diffuser and all that, but the diffuser, yes, it helps, you know, divide the hair and everything like that, but on low heat, if you play with your hands well enough, you should be able to manipulate the curl.
Okay, I'm ready to see.
Okay.
So we're definitely on a low heat.
Yeah, and you just manipulate the curl.
Okay.
So flat ironing, I'm very particular on it because a lot of people tend to take just huge sections and just go, go, go.
Okay.
I'm very like, I take little fine sections because that way you get it nice and straight, especially with curly hair, because curly hair, a lot of times when you lift it up, you'll see there's the direction of the hair is pushing in every which way.
Yes.
So if you take a fine line and you look, the direction will push this way, it'll push that way, and it'll push this way, it'll push that way. So you got to be careful with curly hair.
Okay.
So that's something where we really play with. Okay, so we'll start with the bangs. Okay, so I'm just going to turn around, and there's just a few little things here that I usually like to go back and touch up.
Okay.
Because sometimes when you look at it, you just want to make it a little more like oomph.
Okay.
Like again, you should never be scared to touch the hair. Just lift it up, look up a little, take it out, and right at the root, I'll just give it a little oomph.
Alrighty.
You know, and after this, like sometimes people can put in hairspray, some people can put in shine spray, which is great, but I kind of just like it when it moves.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't need a thing. It's shiny,
No.
healthy, and beautiful.
and exactly, and if she decides to do it straight, well then she'll have a nice like offset bob
Right.
with a little bit longer here, with some layers that are really hidden, and it'll give you a really head-hugging shape. So it's not like this or choppy. You won't even see it. So if you flat iron this straight, you will not see the layers. Everything that I cut in is hidden. And the great thing is too is that it's movable. So if she wants to play with it or whatever, at least you know you have the shape there.
Oh, wonderful.
So no matter what, it'll always give a nice oval shape.
Okay.
And any way you look at the head, you'll see that her profile, everything is well balanced.
Right.
So
That's
she doesn't
important.
have like a heavy side here or a heavy side here. It's just well shaped, and that's just because of the way we've textured inside the hair.
All right, so you did a beautiful job on curly
you.
hair, and you showed us, you proved that curly hair can be sexy and workable and manageable, even
Yes.
for a lovely, hardworking nurse like this, right?
Exactly.
You're really gonna kill those patients with your beauty. Okay, Valerie, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, you guys ready to chill out?
Snip,
snip.